Hey there, today we're playing Illaoi, and it's a ranked game. I hope you're ready, because I know that I was kind of ready. Indeed. I was ill-prepared and unaware to have such an extraordinarily large lead at level 1. Imagine that. It's a crazy world in which we live that Illaoi can just do the dirty on the enemy's Scion, make him act a fool up in here. But you know what? That's the reality of the situation in which we live. Also the reality, their whole team coming for me. But you gotta remember, I'm Illaoi. What are they thinking? I'll tell you what they're not thinking. This Illaoi, who just simply has 2 kills, nothing more, nothing less, is going to be able to 1 versus 3. But guess what? She did, and she is, or she is, and she did, or she was, right? Because she was able to 1v3. Anyway, long story shorts and pants, here we are playing Illaoi in the Illaoi Chronicles, one of my favorite Illaoi-based series so far on the channel. Is that how you'd say it? Series is? I know how I would say it. Bad awareness. Haha, because that's how I got snuck upon. Snuck up upon. Snuck up on. Which is grammatically correct? That's all I want to know. Is it snuck up on or snuck up upon? Or snuck up a queen? Snuck up a bishop? Snuck up a pony? Or snuck up the king himself? If chess had intense music like that, I think it might be the most popular game in the world. Here I try to tank Scion for Talon, but I think I just end up getting him killed. So, my bad. We've mentioned it many times before. I said many times, but I meant to say many times before. But mistakes happen. In League of Legends, you work as a team. This is my motto. You work as a team, right? So if some individual on the team makes a mistake, that's the team making a mistake, and it's up to the team to adapt, including you as an individual, right? Because you're part of this team. You know what I'm saying? This is, I guess, a long way of saying it doesn't make sense to get mad at your teammates. You know, don't do it unless you want it. Then you can, but you shouldn't, probably. You know, because in the end, listen, in the end, the next hour, like you play a game, that's fine, that's dandy, haha, win or lose, fantastic. Then in the next match, 0 recollection about who was in the last game or what was happening in the last game. It don't matter. All the conflicts are gone. It's a clean slate. Listen, there's never been such thing as people being tilted from one game and bringing it into the next, okay? It don't happen. It ain't real. That ain't the ish. Aha! Well, okay, you got me there. It does sometimes happen. But listen, okay? Listen. And listen carefully. Because I'm gonna whisper. Okay, you know what I'm getting at there. That's good. That's good. We're all in this together to defeat the Hun. Let's get down to business. Okay, listen, and listen carefully, okay? Sometimes here on the Dakota Meatballs channel, with your host, Dakota, aka me, aka my alter self, in an alternate dimension. Hello, it is me, 4th dimension Dakota. I'm exactly the same as 3rd dimension Dakota. I simply have another dimension. Hey, 4th dimension Dakota, what are you doing over there? I'm trying to commentate your show, 3rd dimension Dakota. Oh, the 4th dimension Dakota, you're so silly. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. But that's okay, 4th dimension Dakota. I'll take it from here. Okay, have a good video. Thanks, 4th dimension Dakota. Really means a lot. Hey guys, it's me, 3rd dimension Dakota. 4th dimension Dakota is just one silly dude, isn't he? Okay, listen. Okay, we're playing Illaoi. We're taking an inhibitor. That is a fact of nature. That is a fact of life. AKA, that is nature, that is life. You know how it is and you know how it isn't. Blah, 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 isn't. Yeah, rhymes. Admittedly, the freestyle rap is less impressive when the whole second line is just blah, 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 and then a made-up word that rhymes with the last word of the first line, okay? Admittedly, it's less impressive when I do it that way, but you know what? Everything you do doesn't have to be about impressing people, right? Like, I flashed on Twitch there, right? Because I thought it'd be a good play, and because I thought it would help the team win the game. Was it to impress my allies? No. Were they impressed? Obviously. It is I, Dakota Meatballs, making the play. I am officially in the top 75% of players. Okay? So obviously, my plays are impressive. And that's just an objective fact. Okay? I'm in a series, okay? You know what that means? It means I might be about to be in the top 74% of players. And that's a fact. Yeah, yeah. It's a fact, y'all. Fact of nature and fact of life. You guessed it right, okay? Try to guess it again. See what happens to your Cornish hen, alright? Do you have a Cornish hen? If you don't, then disregard what I just said, but, you know. Either way, listen. A Cornish hen is gonna... 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 What if like a video could do that, you know? What if... You know what'd be cool? If someone transposed the audio in my video onto a record. I think that'd be cool. Nice little project. I don't know why anyone would do it, but I don't know why people do a lot of the things that people do, you know? So it's like, you know, I'm no psychologist, I'm no sociologist, I'm no expert on the human psyche, okay? Why people do things that they do is neither here nor there. For example, why I got that close to Fiora when she was level 6 and I was level 5, I will never know. And I was the one who made the play. I mean, it's just a crazy world in which we live at this point in time. I should have waited, by the way. If I held my W until Fiora was out of her stasis, I think the triple tentacle smash onto her noggin would have done the deed that I was hoping for. By the way, you're about to see a little bit of a misplay. I was out of my element from, you know, being 0-4. I think I could have won this if I flashed or played around my minions a little bit better. But all I had to do was simply stay alive. She would not have had enough healing. In the end, I do get her tower. So, you know, equal towers. And in the end, I'm still Illaoi, you know? I'm 0-5-0 with 130 CS at 16 minutes. You think that means I can't 2v1? You're wrong. I do it all the time. Admittedly, it was not a 2 versus 1. It was a 2 versus 4. But what's the difference? Really, what's the difference? Okay, one number is a 1 and the other number is a 4. Honestly, that's the same thing. Okay? It's really... Okay. Okay, it's not the same thing. If you told me that I was going to get 4 donuts and 4 slices of pizza, but I only got 1 of each, that'd be it. I'd be done. I'd be out of there. I would leave your League of Legends team and go make my own, where numbers actually mean what they're supposed to mean, and Riven's ult in the proper direction. But you know what? These things don't always happen, and that's okay. It's just yet one more thing that a League of Legends player has to adapt to, and I'm all about adaptation. As a human, as a League of Legends player, and as a robot. I am the most adapting robot in the history of robots ever created. Be prepared to be destroyed as a human race from my robot powers. My robot powers will destroy you. Much like Fiora Parry destroyed Zyra's ultimate ability, crowd control. Ooh, imagine that. Imagine a world in which we live, where Fiora can parry a crowd control ability from Zyra. Just take a minute and try to imagine this world. If you can, then props on your imaginative power. Props on your imagination, okay? You have a large imagination. It's one of the biggest imaginations that I've ever seen. And it's a really impressive imagination. And it looks great on paper. It's an idea that looks great on paper. You know, it's like it's one of the greatest ideas in the world. It's the most wonderful idea in the observable universe. We're changing it up here, right? You think it's gonna be normal? Nah, it's gonna be regular. Riven's jumping on me. Guess what? I miss every ability. Don't matter. Freaking Illaoi, dude. Okay? I'm Illaoi, so allow me to destroy you with my tentacle. My tentacle. Anybody play Pokemon? Hey, leave a comment if you play Pokemon. I've never played it, but I've always been fascinated by it because I like the class system of like elemental stuff, you know, with ice and fire and all that stuff. I love that, you know, but I never actually played the game. So if you do play Pokemon, leave a comment and maybe we can, you know what I'm getting at. Yeah, you know what I'm getting at. We can play Pokemon, you know? Me for the first time, you for whatever time it is, you know? Maybe you could teach me, right? Teach me the game. And then I can, I don't know, make a video where it's like, this person left a comment, and so now we're playing Pokemon together. And so this is a Pokemon video. That could be like the title. That could be the title of the video, dude. Pokemon video. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is a creative title. I gotta admit it, dude. Not to toot my own horn here, but Pokemon video is a great title for a Pokemon video, right? Just so descriptive. Tells you about the world. Tells you about glory and presentation. Anyway, long story short, we're in an Illaoi game here in the Illaoi Chronicles. So all things are seemingly adding up. I thought Riven was going to jump on me there, so I ulted. Unfortunately, she did not, so it didn't quite work out according to plan. And it is in this moment that we are both witnessing right here that I realized Illaoi can duel Riven in the mid game, but Riven can always escape. She has enough mobility. That's a fact of nature. That's a fact of life. Leave a comment if you play Pokemon. That's gonna be the new phrase, dude. It used to be that's a fact of nature. That's a fact of life. But on the Dakota Meatballs YouTube channel, we come up with new and ingenuitive phrases all the time. The new one we've come up with today is that's a fact of nature. That's a fact of life. Leave a comment if you play Pokemon. That's it. Very simple. Very complex. Very easy. Very difficult. Very fast. Very slow. Very red. Very blue. Is blue the opposite of red? Do colors have opposites? I know they have opposites in color schemes, if you can say that, right? Because you can reverse the number in some way, you know? Like if you're in RGB and you have 255, 255, 255, you could just do 0, 0, 0, you know? You have access at, what's half of 155? 126? You put your access at like 126 and you mirror it across. You got 127 red, now you got 125 red. You see what I'm getting at? That is like a crazy method. Long story short, I took a basic multimedia class and I learned a minimal amount about basic color schemes, you know, RGB. Then there's one that has to do with luminosity and something else. LMK. It's not it, but do let me know if you know it. Haha, see, LMK, dude, let me know. Okay, here we are. I'm Illaoi, and I'm getting a little bit too big for my britches because I'm kind of taking the whole enemy team down to me. But what I did was after I died, I panned up to Baron to make it look like I was secretly baiting the enemy team toward me because I knew my team was getting Baron. But secretly, I don't have map awareness, right? I'm a silver player. I mean, what else am I going to do? But, you know, it worked out in the end, out of pure luck. The right play would have been to do exactly what I did, but to be aware that my team was taking Baron at the same time. So did I make the right play? You could argue against it. You could argue for it. It's all up in the air at the moment. I have no mana, okay? But I'm Illaoi, dude. I mean, what are they going to do? Honestly, what are they going to do? I don't need mana. Okay, I do need mana because without abilities, Illaoi's not strong at all. Okay, that's just a fact of nature, and that's a fact of life. You heard it here first. You heard it here second. You probably heard it here for the 3rd time. How many times have I said that in this video, okay? Go back, and I'm telling you, dude, take the next 2 hours. It's not even going to take, it's going to take, what's the length of this video? What is the length of this video? Leave a comment, what's the length of this video? I guarantee you, people can know the length of this video. They're just going to look at where it has the video length. I was certain that Bardolt was going to hit Xerath there, or Xerath. Feel the wrath of Xerath. Oh. I've always loved saying that, and I've always wanted to play Xerath/Xerath for that one sole reason, that it sort of sounds like the wrath, like feel the wrath of this champion. But in the end, did I ever play him? No, because I don't have enough blue essence. Gosh diddly darn it. That's okay, either way. Listen, there's a lot of champions I have above Xerath anyway, including leveling up. Leveling up is oh so fun, and a one-horse open sleigh. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.